So, exchange rates. So we're looking at converting money, okay, from pounds to dollars, etc., etc. You are allowed to use a calculator with exchange rates. So get one ready, and then we'll have a look at these questions here. Okay, so Jamie goes on holiday to Florida. The exchange rate is £1 to $1.7, and he changes £900 into dollars. How many dollars should he get? Okay, so we need to ask ourselves, okay, which one's bigger, which one's smaller? Okay, if we're converting pounds into dollars, we know there's going to be more dollars than there is pounds. Okay, because if £1 equals $1.7, then there's going to be more of them. Okay, if there's going to be more of them, okay, that should give us a bit of an indication whether we times or divide. Okay, it's going to be more, then we need to multiply. So our exchange rate was £1 equals $1.7. He changes £900. So to fill in this gap here, our multiplier here has been, we have multiplied by 900. So we need to do the same to this side. We're going to times this by 900. So with the calculator, 1.7 or 1.70, doesn't make a difference, times 900, $1,530. They've even given us our unit of measurement here to make it easier for us. Okay, didn't have to round that one because it makes it, it's made nice and easy for us. So after his holiday, Jamie changes $160 back into pounds. Okay, so now we're going back into pounds. Start thinking about what symbol we're going to use now. The exchange rate is still £1 is $1.7. How much should he get? Give your answer to the nearest penny, which is 2 decimal places. Same with any money question, always round it to 2 decimal places. So if we're putting dollars back into pounds, then remember what we said before. Now, if there's more dollars than pounds in the exchange rate, we're going to have less pounds. So our numbers is going to be lower than 160. Okay, so if it's going to be lower, that means we must divide. So if you have $160, if we divide it by our 1.7 here, 1.70, that will then convert this back into pounds. So 160 divided by 1.7 comes with the fraction, press SD, 94.1176. So it's 117, which makes 1, 2. Because it's money, 2 decimal places. So that'd be £94.12. Does it make sense? Okay, we have less amount of pounds than dollars. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, because here we know it's going to be a lot more dollars than pounds. So if we're going from dollars back into pounds, this number is going to be smaller than this 160. Okay, so just bear that in mind. This one then, Tanya went to Italy. She changed £325 into euros. The exchange rate was £1 equals €1.68. Change £325 into euros. So then our exchange rate, that's what we write down first. We've got £1 equals 1.68 euros, £325. Okay, we have multiplied by 325. This number is bigger than this number, so our answer is going to be bigger than this one. So therefore we have to multiply. Okay, so multiplying by 325. So 1.68 times 325 to make 546. Does it make sense? Yes, it does, because we know there are more euros than there are pounds. So £325 would be 546 euros. Now, when she came back, she changed 117 euros into pounds. New exchange rate is now £1 equals €1.50. Change 117 euros into pounds. So we have 117. If we are converting back now, we must divide by 1.50. Use your calculator. 117 divided by 1.5 equals 78. That's £78. Does it make sense? Yes, because the 78 is lower than 117 euros. So that's the basic principle of exchange rates. Now let's use those in a different context. So a student bought a pair of sunglasses in the USA and he paid $35.50. In England, an identical pair of sunglasses cost £26.99p. The exchange rate is £1 to $1.42. In which country were the sunglasses cheaper and by how much? Show all of your workings. So our exchange rate is £1 equals $1.42. He paid $35.50, which is on this side. So we can now convert that into pounds and see if it's going to be cheaper. So to convert back into pounds, we need to divide. So then we're going to be having $35.50 divided by the 1.42 on your calculator. 35.5 divided by 1.42, 25. So with that exchange rate, those sunglasses were £25. But the same ones in England were £26.99. In which country were the sunglasses cheaper and by how much? So now it's looking for the difference. Okay, difference means take away. So the glasses here were £26.99p. In the USA, our exchange rate worked out to be £25. Now I know you can calculate this in your heads. However, we're still going to show our workings, and when we subtract, to show the examiner, you know exactly what you're doing. It's £1.99, but which country was cheaper? Was it USA or England? It was USA. So be careful of what the question's asking. Okay, it is easy to get sidetracked there and get lost, but always revert back to the question, in which country the sunglasses cheaper? USA, and by how much? £1.99. Always show your workings, keep them there on the page. Don't try and hide them by putting them in the top corner. Make them nice and clear, and whatever you do, don't rub them out, don't cross them out. Keep them there. You'd be surprised what you can pick up marks for. Hope it helps.